walking down the street cussing or whatever, right? You walk in front of a church, you stop cussing.
Right.
Or you in a store, and you know some older people come your way, and you and your friends, y'all just have going at it. Girl, F this. You see the older people come, you shut up. You
that ain't the case no more, baby.
Now they keep going like you're not
and
even
they
standing
will cuss
there.
you out if you say something to them.
You talking to me? What?
Right. They better quit running up on these old people. These old ladies be carrying them gats in their bras. And them old men can fight.
Right, they got that old
They got that old man strength. Y'all better quit running up on these older people before y'all get dealt with. Seriously, just have some respect.
Look, I know some older people like, look, I ain't got time.
Your daddy carried 2 guns.
I wasn't about to say my daddy. I said some older people.
Well, I'm just telling.
So
I'm telling you, don't run up on Mr. Parker because that might be the last time you run up on somebody.
Look, they say I ain't fighting. You run up on me, you may not walk away.
So no, we ain't promoting violence, y'all. We just telling you, young cats, man, come on, respect.
You gotta respect.
Respect, because they paved the way. They had to deal with all the racist bull crap that you don't really have to deal with.
Right.
I mean, you deal with some of it, but just imagine the stuff that they had to deal with. Imagine the hell, the pain, and the stuff they had to deal with. Tell them to me. Tell them.
I was trying to. So you think we dealing with racism? Yes, this generation now we are dealing with racism. However, our ancestors, the older people before us, if you could imagine what they had to go through, oh my gosh, they paved the way literally for us to be where we are right now. So that deserves respect within itself. So respect your elders. Respect those that have rule over you. Don't just respect your boss. Respect your husband. Don't just respect your wife.
Right.
Because the Bible says the wife's body is not her own, but the husband, and the husband's body is not his own, but the wife. So therefore, you need to be respected everywhere.
And let me chime in on that subject, because if you can reverence your boss when he yelling and fussing at you and not raise your voice, or you can reverence your boss when you're and vice versa, right, for man and woman, and then you come home and yell and argue at your spouse, that's not cool, because they giving you a directive. That's not cool. That ain't cool at all. If you can do that, you can keep the same tone with your significant other. And children, if you can keep that same respect for your teachers, you can keep that same respect for your parents. Don't be a hypocrite. Spread the respect all across the board. You know? So this subject is about respect and respecting those that are in lower positions or those that are in greater positions. You just have to.
Either way, you just gotta respect.
You have to have respect. It goes a long way. It goes a long way. And a lot of people say, you got to earn my respect. Well, how do they do that?
Right.
What is your criteria or your standard for respect? Do you give out the same respect that you want? Huh?
You stepping on some toes right now.
That's okay. That's all right. I'm at your house knocking on your door. Let me in.
This is an opportunity for us to take a self-check.
Take a self-check.
You know, self-check yourself. And if this word is hurting you, guess what? It hurt us before it hurt you.
Right. We had to deal with it.
It's checking us like it's checking you.
It's a two-edged sword.
Yeah, it is.
Right. So that's how the word is. But look, on a serious tip though, y'all, just stay focused on the goal. You can get that bag, but don't become haughty. Don't become prideful. Ain't nothing wrong with nice things. It's just when you place more on esteem than human beings. Right. Oh, I just rhymed right there. I know y'all like that.
He's so funny. It just made me think back to a point where we were talking to a young man, and it's like he just totally forgot that we were his elders. We weren't being disrespectful. We weren't having a buddy type conversation. We were having a for real conversation about some real issues, right? And I guess he just totally forgot that we were his elders, and I had to bring him back to reality. I said, excuse me, but you're not going to talk to us that way. We can end this whole conversation right now, because first of all, you need to lower your tone. Second of all, you need to sit yourself down. And third, you need to watch who you're talking to and how you're talking to us. I said, would you want somebody to talk to your mother like you're talking to me? Would you want somebody to talk to your father like you're talking to my husband? No. So we're going to try this again. And the young man, he just seemed to couldn't get it together. So I was like, either he didn't have no father in the home to have somebody to check him real quick, or he wasn't checked enough coming up as a young man.
Right.
Because you got to know when to back down.
Yeah,
and even in the animal kingdom, and you got a daddy lion and a baby lion and a mama lion, guess what? The mama and the baby lion, they know when to back down. They know when to back down when that papa lion is coming up and he like, hey, look, this is what we gonna do. They know when to bow to the king and say, okay, yes, sir.
And ain't nothing wrong with being humble.
Humans are the only species that Yahweh created that can't get it right. The dogs, they know the proper order. Cats know the proper order. Birds in the air, they know the proper order. They know. And have you ever seen a bird formation where they make that formation in the sky like a V, and you have the one or two birds that's in the front?
Yep.
You think the birds in the back trying to bogart their way to the front?
Nope.
No, they know their place. So when you know your place, you can be respected and be respectful and right where you are. You ain't got to be the lead bird to be respected. Because guess what? That bird that's bringing up the end, they got a job too. And their job is just as important as the bird that's in the front.
Absolutely.
Think about that V formation that you see. I know y'all see it in the air. Every single bird, even the bird that's in third in line, the bird that's seventh in line, on each side, they have a job. They have an agenda. And guess what? I'll guarantee you that front lead bird appreciates their effort back there.
Right. Y'all, they leading the way, and they gonna get there together. That's what we need to learn, is togetherness. Is to learn how to get to our destination together. Everybody can't be the chief, and I'm all right with that. I've done humbled myself before great men, and I don't mind. I don't have to always be the boss. I don't have to always be the big dog. Sometimes that's tiring. Let somebody else take control sometime and lead the way. Help me out sometimes. You feel me? Because humble yourself, man, because it's somebody that can take you a lot further in your career than you could ever take yourself. You just got to humble yourself to them. And there's nothing wrong with being humble and submitting yourself to a greater power. It doesn't make you less of a man. It doesn't make you less of a woman. Everybody want to be boss nowadays.
Right. Do you all even know that the president of the United States, even though he's the head man, he still has people he has to answer to.
Mm-hmm. And he still get advice from other people. So what I'm saying is, and he has to respect those people as well. So absolutely.
My point is just because you at the top don't mean you don't answer to nobody. Because guess what? Yahweh is at the way, way top.
At the way, 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 way top.
So
you better recognize you're going to answer. If you don't answer in this life, you'll answer in the next. So, so don't think you're getting away with nothing. He watched the way you treat your employees and the way that you treat people and the way you treat people in service. Guarantee you all that stuff is being accounted for. So respect people at the cashier, at the registers, and service workers. Please don't make it hard on us, because we didn't put you in the position that you in. You got there on your own, and all you have to do is make different decisions and you can get out of there. Nobody is stuck where you are. There's always a way out. Yahweh will always provide a way of escape.
Yes.
Always. If you need a way out, just trust and believe and know that our Heavenly Father will help you. He will help you.
He said in his word, I will never leave you. He said in his word, I will never leave you nor forsake you.
Never.
And I believe in his word.
Absolutely.
I believe his word to be true. What the world is you doing with the microphone? My goodness. Y'all should see me. Again, I'm over here playing double dutch. I'm trying to get in and say a word or two. When I get in, y'all better know
You better know your place, woman.
You better know it.
Right.
You better know too. When he ain't talking and you hear me talking, he either go and drink some water or go into the bathroom. Because other than that, I'm playing double dutch.
Right. But it's all good, though. We can make this the Tamika Brown show with Speedy. I don't care, baby. It's all good. I know my place. So, no, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Ooh,
I like it the way it is.
I like it the way it is too. It's all good. We have a lot of fun together, and Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Right. And in all things, you know, we keep Yahweh first. We keep Yeshua head of our life, head of our conversations,
Absolutely.
and head of our show. You know,
Absolutely.
before we turn this way so they can get. So before we even get started, you know, we have to take a mental clarity, because at the same time, when we're coming on the air, we have to present ourselves respectfully, because we
Right.
don't know who we're talking to. We don't know who our audiences are. We just know that we're putting some information out there. We're putting some good vibes out there. We're putting the word out there, and our intentions is never to hurt. Our intentions are never to disrespect
Or to cause harm.
Our intention is to inform, educate, and uplift.
And motivate.
And motivate, right?
Motivation
So,
is the key.
This is what we do. If it's hurting you, then maybe you need to check your motives.
Right.
If you find yourself in a position like, well, I don't believe that. Well, fine. You don't have to believe everything. They didn't believe everything Jesus Christ said. Yeshua HaMashiach. They didn't believe everything he said, did they?
No, they didn't.
So you don't have to believe everything we say. But, you know, if you
Do
don't
your
believe
research.
it, do your research.
Right, do
Absolutely.
your research.
There's nothing
Start
wrong
treating
with
people
that.
with respect and watch to see what happens. Watch to see what happens. It goes a long way.
Yeah.
A long way. Respect goes a long way. And humility, if you humble yourself before God, I guarantee you he'll rise you up before man. I'm telling you. Humble yourself under the mighty hand of God.
He says it in his word, right?
Yeah.
So therefore, if he said it in his word cannot return into him void. So that's why
Absolutely.
I'm silly enough to believe the word, right?
I believe it. I believe his word.
Who else silly enough for me to believe the word? Raise your hand.
They believe it for
I
you.
can't see y'all, but I'm raising my hand.
Yeah, I believe it for y'all. I believe that the Most High will open doors for you if you just trust and believe
Yes.
and keep your focus and just know that Yahweh got your back.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because he said in his word, I will never leave you
Nor forsake you.
Yeah.
Right.
So I think we should go and wrap it up. What you think?
All right. I think that's it for today, y'all. And we love and appreciate y'all. Thanks for tuning in to the
Yes.
Speedy Brown Show.
Thank you.